Thanks for joining us this morning on Good Day State Line. Attorney Zachary Townsend from Pro Legal Care is here now to talk with us about DUIs. Hi, Zach. Thanks for coming today.
Good morning.
Before we get to the serious stuff, let me just compliment you on your tie.
Well, thank you.
Every time you're here, I feel like we accidentally coordinate.
Okay.
And it's awesome.
Well, I do take my ties very seriously.
Yes, and I know that your wife, Beth, probably makes sure you look good, too. So
well,
shout out to Beth. Happy Mother's Day to Beth, as it is Mother's Day.
Well, thank you.
So let's talk about Pro Legal Care. Now, obviously, Pro Legal Care has the word care in the name. Why is it so important to you?
Well, we want people to think of their legal issues like health care. There's preventative medicine to help prevent bigger problems in the future, and we're here to help you take care of them.
Sounds pretty good. And today we're talking about DUIs. So what's a DUI attorney's most important piece of advice?
Don't get one. Or better yet, just don't drink and drive at all. You know, if you only applied the rules that your mother taught you, you probably wouldn't be in this position to begin with. You know, if you had a designated driver, or if you used the rideshare app or the old-fashioned taxi cabs, you can call a friend. You can call your mother for a ride. She probably would appreciate a phone call, right? Mm-hmm. And she probably would not want you to take the risk of driving drunk. Even if you're just buzz, buzz driving is drunk driving. And it can be very, very serious. You want to make sure that you take advantage of the opportunities of not getting a DUI to begin with. There's really no excuse to get behind the wheel. And if you do, it can get really bad really fast. It's
truly something that you have complete control over preventing.
You do have a lot of opportunity of preventing it. You could walk, you can ride a bicycle, you can take public transit. There are a lot of opportunities to prevent a DUI from actually happening. You could actually not drink as much too. That's another opportunity as well.
Absolutely. So obviously that's the best case scenario, but we are talking about the worst case scenario, or the more negative.
Yeah, we all have lapses in judgment
Right,
sometimes.
So getting a DUI is super serious, and I'm sure it can ruin a lot of things. Do you immediately lose your license?
Short answer, yes. The law has a part called a statutory summary suspension, and it causes you to lose your license without even any court appearances, and it's called a summary suspension because it happens pretty much right away. We can file a motion to contest that, to try to undo that, but if you get a DUI, you should probably expect to lose your license, yeah.
And there's probably a lot more that occurs as well.
Well, yeah, you could kill somebody and go to prison. It's expensive, it's very expensive. Attorney's fees, court costs, fines. The inability to drive, that comes with a lot of problems too.
Sure.
It can affect your relationships, your professional relationships, your career, your job, your personal relationships, your opportunity to visit with your children perhaps, or to even make it to your son's baseball game or your daughter's recital. There can be very serious consequences, and it's expensive. Expensive in a lot of ways, expensive in terms of time. There's normally over 200 hours of community service that's required when you get a DUI. So yeah, it can be bad.
And what kind of fines? I mean, what's the extent of DUI
thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars at the end of the day when you include all of the costs and all of the ways that it could really negatively affect you.
But a DUI doesn't have to ruin your life. That's something that you are here to tell us about as well.
Right, that's true. It's very important that you retain an attorney right away. These things can get really bad really fast. So don't wait, hire an attorney right away. An attorney can help you because I know how to navigate this better than you do. I can advocate for you, bargain for you, help reduce your penalties. You've never done this before, I have.
Mm-hmm. And are public defenders available for DUIs?
Yes, public defenders are available to those who qualify for public defender. We have people that come to our office sometimes and they say, I want a real lawyer, not a public defender. Well, a public defender is a real lawyer, and it's 10 times better than representing yourself. That's for certain. Representing yourself is a recipe for disaster. So you need to always make sure that you have counsel and a person experienced in DUI, preferably, and that would be us, and we offer free consultations to help people understand their options and what they might be up against.
And this seems like it would be a very, very stressful, life-altering event.
Yes, very stressful, because when you have your liberty at stake, when you have all of that at stake, it's very serious. I mean, there's options like court supervision. Court supervision doesn't allow you to have a conviction on your record if you satisfactorily complete the court supervision period, but that's not allowed sometimes. And even if you get probation, I mean, those can be really serious, and it's part of your permanent record and normally not expungible. So it's better not to get one to begin with, really.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. The bottom line is, don't get one.
Right. If you can avoid
Yes.
it, just don't get one.
And you have free consultations if someone is in need of pro-legal care, correct?
Yes, and you could schedule one right on our website, prolegalcare.com.
Prolegalcare.com, and you have financing options as well?
We do. We offer payment plans to those who qualify. I mean, we understand that these things don't always, you don't always expect them to
don't
go
really
this
plan.
way, right?
Well, thank you for coming in again, Zach. You always teach us so much, so we love having you
Good,
on
that's
Good
our
Day
goal.
State Line, right?
Yeah, I really
we are all
appreciate you.
learning, and we know who to call if we need you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. After the break, Michelle Markham has some fun with the otters at Summerfield Zoo, and rumor has it she had an otterly good time. We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line.